Hello, Final Confrontation tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 4 with me, BlueAnkylo. This is it! It's Julius versus Julia in the final battle, the epic battle of mankind. Who wins? The Book of Naga or the Book of Loptir? Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure she's good. But we'll find out here. Julia, what? Why? What are you? Manfroy, you've made a grave mistake. Yeah, Manfroy's dead, yo. I'm not even looking at the numbers. I'm just going to assume she wins. Plus, epic boss music. Also, epic battle spell. Summons a dragon. She missed? Did she miss? Well, 67%. I guess it's dragon on dragon here. Well, good start, Julia. Good start. The thing is, she outspeeds him, and he does way less damage. So, it's just a dragon supernova. Did she actually miss twice in a row? Alright, well, apparently she's getting some adept. Surely one of these will hit. There we go. Man, we almost could have killed him in one round if she'd just not missed twice. Good old adept. So she can't get criticaled. I wonder what wins, Nihil or Wrath. Because that would be bad. Well, no, his crit would do 110 minus 47. Boy, his crit would kill her. That would be very unfortunate, wouldn't it? It just comes down to how Wrath works. If Nihil prevents Wrath crits, then she's fine. If it doesn't, maybe she's dead. So he regenerates 15. That's kind of annoying. She regenerates too, but probably not that much. Alright, we're going to speed through some of these dragon animations because, you know, we got things to do, places to go, people to see. Now, does Wrath only work if we... No, Wrath works... In this game, Wrath will work whether we attack him or he attacks us. So at this point... I guess if we kill him at our first strike, he's dead. He doesn't have Vantage Wrath, he just has Wrath. So if we attack first and hit him, he's dead, game over. If we miss, then he might have a chance to critical kill her on the counter. But I don't actually know how that works, so 67%. I could have moved Seliph over to give her 87. And I probably could move Dermot and Nana over to give her 100%, but that's cheating. This is a one-on-one duel. Alright, Julius, you're dead. Hey, she gets a level up! Okay, that was way too easy. Final boss. Hey, some luck. Like she needs it. Alright, so... that... was just the easy way. We're gonna try to do it the hard way. I knew we could beat him with Julia without any real issue. The question will be, can we beat him with our army if she had died? If we had killed her, or not leveled her up, or not picked up the Book of Naga or something, which is clearly overpowered. Could we defeat him with our army as it is? I think we can do it, but it's going to take a couple turns of setup. And we're going to have to be kind of tricky about it. But this time, we're going to move into his range, and we need to basically accept that we're going to get meteored a lot. So, people are going to get meteored, we're going to have to heal them. Just expect that a lot. We definitely will want Lana up there to provide support to Leaf. I'm expecting primarily... He doesn't have adept or anything, nah. Well, I wonder if a cost can work with something like Meteor. I think it's based on attack speed, and because he'll have negative attack speed, I don't think it works. But I could be wrong. We're going to be counting on Seliph, maybe Dermot for support bonuses. We want Nana over there, also for support bonuses. We're going to want maybe Altina. Actually, these guys might all kill themselves, but that's fine. I don't think Fee will do particularly well, but we want, like, legendary, all the legendary weapons down there, basically, is what I'm thinking. Also, he's got Nihil, so we can't really use the sword skills, but I want to be able to see if Shannon would do anything. I guess having Fee and Arthur nearby for healing, whoever gets meteored, is probably not a bad idea. If I had Forseti, that would be really sweet, because we'd have another legendary wind tome that would do the only legendary wind tome we can get, because we didn't get fire or lightning. We're going to keep most of these people out of the way. Leaf can move down because he's pretty strong and can heal. And Fabel has a legendary bow. And Lean is going to be dance trooping. This gets Lana over to Seliph, which is one of my large goals. Yeah, Seti, I said I wanted to move over. Carpra, he's got enough resistance, he'll be fine. Tinny can move over just whatever. I've got lots of healers, basically. Ares is another one that might be worth fighting, because he's got a legendary sword. That's pretty much everyone we're going to want. Yeah, these guys aren't going to be worth throwing into the mix, I don't think. Okay, let's see what happens with the meteor. I just got to make sure he doesn't target someone he can one-shot, because that would be annoying. But because he's the only guy, I wouldn't be surprised if he just takes off one of the weaker Draco Knights every turn. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we've got 5 turns of him killing Draco Knights, because they're easy targets. We'll see. Yeah. The best use of the Thracian Draco Knights. Meteor fodder. Oh, he can double them? What? Do they have, like, really negative attack speed? Hold on, that's crazy. They've got 1 attack speed. He's got -3 attack speed. So he must have gotten an extra attack off of a cost. That's really dumb. A cost shouldn't work with meteors. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to double check the formula for this. I want to see what the odds of that was, because that seems really, really dumb. It won't take me long. We've looked this up before. I forgot what it is. Skills. Where's my skill list? Alright, this is a cost or charge. Okay, it's user's attack speed minus enemy's attack speed plus HP divided by 2. Oh, that's probably why. I guess, yeah. So if your attack speed beats his, you start at like 0%. And he's actually got negative attack speed, so -3 basically automatically to his percentage of hitting you. If you have positive attack speed, that reduces it even further. But he gets 40% chance to, just based on his HP. What a dumb skill. Sorry, game. That's a dumb skill. Just double meteors as long as you have lots of HP. I really don't think Siege Tome should be allowed to attack twice, period. Because that's just not cool. Anyway, alright. Let's talk about this. How would this look with the Tear Fate? 2 damage. 2 damage. That's not much. He cuts the damage you deal to him in half. Boy, I wish I gave Leaf or Seliph a power ring. I think that would have been good. That would have gone from 2 damage to 7 damage. How about Balmung? 0 damage. That's not good. How about the Gable? 8 damage. So she's in the lead, but 48 damage back to her. And he's only down to 15 attack speed. Which is so he definitely one-rounds Altina. She can't actually attack. She can do 8 damage, assuming she hits, and then he does 48 times 2, and she's dead. Okay. Ares, how about maybe I was wrong that we could kill him without using Julia. So Ares does the same amount of damage as Seliph. So that's cool. 2 damage. That doesn't seem very good. What's his attack speed with Mistletoe? 13. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah. So he gets doubled and killed instantly. 2 damage. And then 30. Well, okay. He can take 2 hits. So we do 2 damage. The boss does 60. Assuming a cost does not activate. Well, this is actually a lot harder than I was expecting. Favel can do 8. But again... well, no. He's got 19 attack speed. I need to remember this. 19 is higher than 15. So Favel actually doubles the boss. And he deals 8 damage per hit. Theoretically 16 damage per turn. A cost will still kill him, but... he can take 2 hits. No, he can't. Never mind. 48 damage. He can take 1 hit and then he's dead. Well, that's pretty brutal, isn't it? I don't really have any other options. Like, the normal weapons just won't hurt him, basically. Yeah, you basically need, like, a real heavy-hitting single target, single special attack with good strength. So, yeah. I guess the power ring is kind of what I messed up. If I really wanted to kill Julius without using Julia, I think what you need to do is max Seliph, assuming 25 strength is his highest, and then he needs the power ring with turfing. Because that will give him enough damage to chip him down. Because right now, 2 damage, we'd break the Tearfin before we kill him. Actually, he'd regenerate faster than that anyway. That wouldn't even work. Yeah, is there any way to kill him without Julia? I was thinking, you know, we could just figure this out on the fly, but we might not be able to. Not reliably anyway, because if he always has the chance of proccing his accost/charge and just killing someone, there's not much we can do about it. Plus, once we get him halfway, he's just gonna crit kill people. That's too bad. I mean, I'll try it once, but I actually think this is probably not gonna work, which is too bad. I want Nana. Where's Nana? I just want these people in support range so we get all of our charm bonuses. I guess you could get 1 extra attack by, like, having Favel attack and then rescue him out of the way. If we're trying to get damage done quickly, I guess. Let's open it up with the Euphel. We'll see. Have you gone mad? You cannot even touch me. Well, we can do some damage. The problem is really if that accost activates. At least he only has a 46% chance to hit there, so it's not the worst. Alright, we're gonna need a fair bit of healing here for this to work as well. 2 damage. This is almost pointless. Ha! We meet at last, Seliph, the so-called Scion of Light. Don't make me laugh. What challenge could an heir of Baldur possibly provide? This is where your story ends. At least we get to see all the custom dialogue this way. 2 damage. On the other hand, Julius only has 19% chance to hit. And we did 4 damage. Deal. I mean, we've got him a quarter way down, right? I guess I could have used Shannon as well. Oh, right, he can't even hurt him. Alright, Shannon, you didn't get enough strength. If you'd maxed out your strength, you would have done good damage, but you didn't, so you suck. I think I was going to attack with Ares, right? For some more damage. Oh, he got a cost off there. That's annoying. Yeah, because he does not have a depth... Or no! Was that Pursuit? Yeah, Ares has really bad attack speed. I always forget. His speed growth was garbage. So he's only got 13. Using him to attack is worse than Favel or Seliph. And nobody else can really do anything. Even the Mighty Leaf. He doesn't really have any weapons that have particularly high might. The Silver Axe is the highest might he's got, so... The only reason he's here is to sort of provide support bonuses for Nana, I guess. Not like it really matters. I should probably get some healing on here. We're going to want to heal Ares and Favel up. If we're going to try this, we got to do a lot of healing every turn. I mean, I'd like to see if Seti can do any damage with his best spell. I don't think the mages are going to really work here, but... Yeah, too much resistance. Magic's really not the answer. The 35 resistance should basically make that impossible. I don't think Fee can hurt them either. Yeah. And there's no way to get crits on them or anything, so... We fully healed. Basically, Arthur and Fee are just here to heal people, I guess. And I mean Fee, not even Arthur. Carper can heal. Everyone's fine. Oh yeah, we could be dancing people for extra attacks. I should have danced. Yeah, okay, we'll still dance for Seliph. Because he's going to regenerate a lot of HP. We need to do as much damage to him every turn as we can. We might even want, like, for this to work, we might want, what's his face? Favel to get 2 attacks. We could dance for Favel. Oh, he's getting, that was a round of a cost. We got 2 extra attacks in. And this might be a 3rd round of a cost. Which is working out really well for Seliph. Heck, that was great! We got extra damage. We're gonna break our sword and then die. But we've almost halfway killed him, right? Maybe this will work. Maybe Altina will come in at the end. Also, the more damage we do, the less chance he has to activate his cost. He did just get it like 2 times in a row there, but he should have 23% chance, half of his HP, minus the difference in attack speed. So he should be a lot lower than it used to be. Anyway, everyone's healed up enough. I am definitely going to try to do this without Julia. We'll see what happens. Oh man, he regenerates so much. Kind of glad he went for Seliph here, because he can't really... He also lets us do some more damage. He's trying to break my sword, guys. He's onto my tricks. we only got 3 left with Seliph. I didn't think I'd come anywhere near breaking this sword. Wow. I mean, we can attack, but this is possibly the last time for Seliph's attack. Goodbye, Tierfing. Well, that's not good. How about Ares? You got some damage left on you, right? That's not good. So, Favel, how do you feel about killing this boss all on your own? I think I was right, though. The only way we would really have a good way of killing this guy is if Seliph had more durability on the turfing and also the power ring. Because if he was doing 7 damage per hit, that time when the boss, like, we got like 3 rounds of combat, so that was like 6 attacks. If we were doing 7 damage per attack, we would have done 42 damage on that 1 round. We would have halfway killed him with Seliph in 1 round of combat. The 2 damage per hit is just... That's what's getting us right now. And I have a feeling that I know what's about to happen here. Because we're not going to kill him on this attack. If he hits us, it's going to be a crit, and that'll be the end of it, basically. And I don't think I have any other tricks. Nobody else... I mean, I can attack with Altina, but she'll die immediately. Unless we kill him right now, people are going to die, I think. And people are probably going to die anyway. Oh, well, this is what you get. Come on, brave kid. You need to dodge this attack. Good hit. Now dodge. We're going to play it in normal speed here, just so you can see it. I think we're lucky that nobody's died this far. Yeah. He got hit. He dead. Goodbye, Favel. What about... Is there anyone that can do any damage? We could resurrect him. We can bring him back. But he goes home. Long, long, far, far away. That's too bad. We could attack with Altina. Man, I think... You know, if Favel had dodged that and hit him again, he'd be at 12. Altina can do 8. That would have brought him down to 4. I don't think we could have killed him, even if Favel had hit both times. I still don't think, not counting Julia, we could have killed him. Because no one else can do any damage. Oh, man, that was, like, surprisingly close, but not quite enough by the looks of things. Because now he's going to heal up. Favel's dead. Ares can only do 2 damage. Seliph can do 0 damage. I got nothing. I really have nobody left that can do any real damage. She'll get doubled, so she would have to dodge 1. I don't see any other outs here. Unfortunately. That's too bad. I wanted to, like... I think it's possible to kill him without using Julia, but... Clearly, it's just barely possible. Unless I'm missing something. I don't even think Forsetti would fix it. I'm just gonna look up the stats on that spell. If you haven't played this game, I missed out on one of the most powerful weapons in the game in Gen 1. The Forsetti Tome, or Holsetti, sometimes it's known as. It has 30 might, 5 weight, 90 hits, wind magic, so 1-2 range, and plus 10 skill, plus 20 speed. So if we had a tome that had 10 more damage than Tornado, and also way higher skill and speed, would it deal damage? No. It would do 5 more damage because your might is cut in half. So that wouldn't even matter. Forsetti would do nothing. It would bring our magical might up to 28 plus 30, so 58. And his 58 would be cut in half, and then subtract 35. So yeah, he'd still do 0 damage. Okay, well that wouldn't have worked. I guess it's basically Seliph with the power ring. And that's probably the only way to do it. A lot of healing, just waiting for Seliph to slowly kill him. Oh, that's too bad. Let's see the ending though. That's too bad. I'm gonna do this properly now for our 3rd try. I will give the proper supports to our damsel as I speed through this all quick. But this is it. This is the final show. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed my little fun with Julius. Anyway, now the odds should be even better for... This is how you probably do it if you're really worried. Anyway, we've seen all this. So now it's 100 hit to 27 hit, which is, you know, pretty much guaranteed that he's... We almost killed him in 1 round. Like, that's how overpowered... See, this is why I wanted to do it without using Julia. Ah, well. He can't kill anybody. And that's the end. So, sorry, Julius. You're actually kind of lame. I wonder if you could have controlled Arion. I wonder if Arion could have damaged him. I should have checked that. That would have been nice. Grrr, nigga! Yet again, you have brought ruin to me. Just added an extra 20 minutes there trying to find a way to kill him. Just for fun. It's too easy when you have Julia and support bonuses. Uh-oh. Maybe there's a round 2. Like every other Fire Emblem, you gotta beat the dragon. Maybe I ended the game too early. Nope, he's dead. If this was a Game Boy Advance one, we would have had a second fight with the dragon, and it would have been Seliph that would have slain the dragon in the end. It would have just been Julia to weaken them. That's what happened. Anyway, that's it. Save progress. Good job, Julia. Sorry, Seliph, or wherever you are, Seliph. He's over here. Not quite strong enough to take on Julius. Had to rely on the Negatome. I mean, I really feel like the boss is designed that basically Julia is his only counter. Clearly, that's what the game was telling you. I just wanted to see if it was possible, and I think, in hindsight now, if I had prepared up the tier thing and moved over the power ring, like we could have sold this power ring or wherever the other one is. I don't even remember. Someone else has one. Given it to even over to Seliph, and that would have crushed him. Where is the other power ring anyway? I think I remember talking about moving it over to Seliph, and then like I forgot. Lester. You know, Lester got some good use out of it, but he can't hurt Arion, so sell it, move it over to Seliph. I could have probably used Patty. She's over here. She's got enough money. I could have done it pretty easily. He could have bought the power ring, and that would have been the end of it. He doesn't need a flame sword, you know. Anyway, let's get this over with. Congratulations, Seliph. You've endured so much so well to make it this far. Thanks, Lewin, but our victory means precious little while our world still lies in ruins. Where do we begin from here? There's only one way to rebuild all the scarred lands. Everyone needs to come together and share the work among you. Good thing you all survived. And for that, you'll need a good leader. The Crusaders' heirs will be returning home to assume their rightful thrones. And with the proper leadership, they can pool their strengths again to build a new world. One where all can live in happiness. A new world, you say? Yes, Seliph. A new world. A whole new world. Any role is possible. You'll remain here in Valhalla, and you'll guide the rise of the new world as the king of Granvale. Hold on. I'm to be the king? We elect 17-year-olds to kingdom all the time. After all that's happened, you and Julia are the last living heirs of the blood of the Granvale kings. You, too, have inherited the last will of all who lost their lives on this path. These souls watch over you even now. You mustn't forget the light for which they strove. I understand, Lewin. So long as I have the power, I'll do all I can. If only you were as strong as your father. Now, Julia, what do you say? I agree, of course. I wish to aid Lord Seliph. No, my lord brother, every step of the way. Just don't make him marry me. We've had too much inbreeding this game already. I know this path will be a grueling one, but something, the text scrolled automatically. Lady Lana, you'll do all you can to help aid my brother as well, won't you? Oh, yes, I sure will. Yes, Lady Julia? Yeah, her and Seliph, you know. I must atone for the fate of Lord Sigurd. I know that's what my brother... I'm taking too long to read, this is my bad. Well then, looks like everyone's making their way to the front lines. Let's have a parade, with no meteor mages this time. Seliph, this'll be your first task as king. I'm sure they'll all love some words of thanks. Hey guys. I guess we could have saved some time if we let them all die. Less ruling necessary. Well, that's it. I'm going home, Seliph. I left the Isakian people to wait long enough. I doubt I could ever thank you enough for all you've done for me, Shannon. All my life, you've been here to protect me at every turn. I owe you so dearly. Your father, Lord... I don't have enough voices right now. Your father, Lord Sigurd, was always there for me as well when I was a child. Something, Deirdre. But when we lost Lady Deirdre, I couldn't do a thing to stop it. I failed Lord Sigurd. Even now, I'll never forget that day. You don't owe me a thing, Seliph. Not when I've caused you so much pain. I guess it is just paying Sigurd back, because Sigurd saved this kid that was kidnapped. No, Shannon. If it weren't for you and the people of Isaac, I wouldn't be here. To me, Isaac will always be home. Nothing will ever change that. I'm sure everyone back in Isaac would be heartened to hear such kind words. Come on, Shannon. This is Granville's new king you're talking to here. I'm not sure you should be this brotherly to him. Ah, Patty, yeah, I suppose you're right. I ought to put on the proper airs. King Seliph? Nah, that's not quite right. Perhaps your Imperial Majesty the King, then. Oh, I didn't mean to anger you, Shannon. You're right. Parting ways like this has to be so painful for you already. I'm really sorry. That was just horrid of me. Eh, it's fine. You did speak honestly after all. Yeah, I guess we paired these two up, right? I've always thought of you as a brother, Shannon. I pray we never forget that bond. My blade will always be yours, King Seliph. I'll never forget that as long as I live. Trips on the way out. I guess we got another war. Lord Seliph, I'm heading home with the king. I've got a country to help King Shannon rebuild. That's all I really want. Of course, Ulster. I know King Shannon will depend on your support. And I know your late mother, Lady Ira, would love nothing more than for you to devote your life to the Isakian people. Yes, sir, my life is theirs. We're gonna watch all of our retainers go. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Best of luck, heroes of Isaac. So Shannon and Patty, who are basically married, bring Ulster with them. I wonder if this is based on who you support, like who actually gets like sort of paired up. I couldn't possibly thank you enough for everything, Lord Seliph. I grew up and got a real man's voice. I'll be departing for Leonster shortly. The Thracian Peninsula has suffered from war for long enough, and it's high time we rebuild. I know my sister Altina wishes dearly for a restored Thracia as well. Indeed! This war has lain waste to Thracia, and I can only imagine the burden laid upon you, the king-to-be of a united peninsula. I pray you give it your best, no matter what happens. I will. You take care as well, Lord Seliph. Oh, my kid voice is coming back. Oh no! Long ago, our fathers Sigurd and Quan were bound by the closest of friendships, sharing their deaths as they did their lives. Prince Leif, I'd love nothing more than for us to follow their example and remain lifelong friends, and die ambushed in the desert together. As do I, Lord Seliph. Yay, we can die together. You're about to leave, aren't you, Leif? Nah, do you want to come with me, Nana? Huh? Well, of course. I mean, if that's all right with you. But of course, all I want is to have you and your your might beside me. Thank you. So, you're destined for Thracia as well, Altina? I am, sir. But I've got to help the new king in his quest to give rise to a united Thracia. At the very least, I ought to atone for the legacy of my adopted family, Trevant and Arion. How wonderful it would be if Arion were to work together with you. I don't believe that could happen for the time being, sir, but perhaps someday he'll feel the time is right. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I shall be bound for home as well, my lord. I wish you the best of health. Sir Finn, you've come to my family's aid time and again, and for 20 years played a crucial part in both my cause and father's. Plus, you've got an amazing hair color. I couldn't possibly thank you enough, even though you turned out pretty weak. No, I am a servant of House Leonster. As a knight, I have followed where my lieges have led, no more, no less. Thracia is in your hands, Sir Finn. I hope you'll assist Prince Leif in granting Thracia its hard-won peace. Yes, sir, a peaceful Thracia was my Lord Quan's lifelong dream, and I'll do all I can. Something, something. Many thanks, King Seliph. Thank you for letting me rest in your castle for so long. Are you headed for Thracia as well, Hannibal? Indeed. Thracia yet hangs in the balance, and the people await my return. Take Carpra with you. Who better to lead the reconstruction of Thracia than a mighty war hero? It's like Cheerios, but heroes. Have fun. The job awaiting you, the heroes of Thracia, certainly won't be easy. It's up to you to unite the two peoples long divided by bitter hatred, and build for all of them a new peaceful land. And also design an entire game to frustrate young Ankylos playing other Fire Emblem games down in your part of the continent for another day. Seliph, I dearly owe you for all you've done to assist me. I'll never forget so long as I live. Oh, no Prince Ares. The joy chancing upon you brought is, man, fan translations. It was such an honor to meet the son of my father's dearest friend. As tragic as their lives were, their faith in each other was unshakable to the very end. I just wish you were a little bit faster, old friend. Our fathers, Prince Ares, were united by a singular dream, their death left unfulfilled. Let us fulfill their dream where they cannot. Let the two of us, hand in hand, guide all Judril toward bringing their dream to life. Well spoken, King Seliph. My father so dearly wished to see his beloved Augustria united in a lasting peace. In the name of his dying wish, I'll carve for Augustria a new, prosperous future. He's never even been to Augustria and he's gonna go be the king. But my might alone shall not suffice. To this end, my dearest Lean, I pray you'll take me. Yep, of course! I'm gonna do everything I can to help rebuild Augustria. Let's all work together to build an Augustria where anyone can live happily, even dancers. Indeed. So long as you remain, I know I'll never give up. I'm going with Prince Ares to Augustria. See ya. I'll lend the prince my strength and help rebuild the country. Sure, get out of here. I don't even remember who you are. Dermot? Right, yeah, I remember you. Sure, go on. Your mother was a nobleman of Nordion or something? Right. Lord Eldigan's sister, Raquasis, to be exact. I'm actually his cousin, so yeah. I'll give my entire life to fulfilling the last wishes of my mother and Eldigan. To create a united Augustria. Sure, whatever, Dermot. You're alright. Even as we speak, Augustria is still embroiled in a civil war. A grueling task awaits you all, but I know you can handle it if you give it your best together. You just need an army and conquer the whole place. You'll be fine. Augustria's fate now lies squarely in all of your hands. That's another game. We can make another sequel out of unifying Augustria. Oh, this must be the forest people. Jungbi. There's only 2 of them. I'm going to Jungbi. Sure. I remember that. That was like chapter 2 or 1. Chapter 1. Yeah, knowing that you're going to go lead Jungbi is great. I admit it, something. I forgot I was even their heir. Yeah, I just recently found out that my mom was actually Bridget. Oh, right, not... I mixed up. This is the castle to the west of Chalfie. That means... that dude was, Bridget's son, and wasn't Bridget, like, one of Sigurd's best friends, or sisters, or I don't know. There's so many family lines. Look, Jungbi is really important. Good luck, guys. Have fun. You're gonna go help your cousin? Sure. See you guys. Who's this guy? What? Where did the mustache come from? Sure, you guys have fun. Whoever you are. They just picked up some random guy. See you later. Sorry, the dialogue's getting to me. So, you're Friege's heir, are you not, Tinny? I'm sorry, I know returning to Friege couldn't possibly be easy after killing your whole family. No, it won't, but for Mother's sake, I mustn't run away. I hope I'll have your help in this, Lord Seliph. Oh, but of course. We'll be with you every step of the way. It's nice to have some allies to the west, right? See you later, Tinny. You're pretty cool. She made a good mage. Alright, 2 more. Where are they going? My liege! I owe you a debt of debts. Sure, have fun at Dolzel? Sure, Dolzel, yeah. Good luck, Lord Johann. Home shall hold only pain for me. Yet return I must, if I am to absolve my kin's sins. Right, he killed his brother and his father and everybody else, so... Good luck, Johann, whatever. Your legacy is one of kindness. People everywhere knew this well. Your words honor me, my liege. I can only pray you shall someday forgive House Dolzel. You're forgiven. You were part of the rebellion. But of course, Johann, I hope both Granvale and the world will greatly prosper from your might. You will always have my axe. You're not a dwarf. Give it up. I swear to you, the Granvale throne shall always blah blah blah. I hate to admit it, Johann, but that was actually quite the stirring speech. I guess that's what you've always been good at, huh? Larcy, I joined the army just for you. Yeah, I know. I mean, I do love you too, Johann. I've never known such joy. Well, at least that's kind of a match made in heaven, right? The two of them, like, the whole reason we managed to get him to join in the first place was him falling in love for her. Alright, I hear you're headed to Edda. I don't even know where Edda is, but see you later, Carpra. I am, sir. In the name of my father, Claude, I'll go to Edda. Yeah, St. Bragy's faith. Pretty cool. I know your exalted prayers will bring peace to Granvale and the world. Yes, sir. Just make... whatever. Like, There's too many characters. They don't get enough story time. I don't know anything about Carper. It's just some random kid. I barely remember what Claude did, to be honest. He was some high priest, right? Lord Seliph, I beg your forgiveness, Lord Arthur. The task which now lies before you is the most painful of all. No, sir. I'm all that's left of House Velthamer, and it's my duty alone to atone for this many crimes. I know that's what my father, Lord Azel, would want as well. I remember Azel. He was a pretty cool kid. Arthur, I can't bring myself to hate Lord Arvis any longer. Knowing now he was but a sad victim of fate, I can only offer you my condolences. So he's going to be the Fire Nation King. Thanks, Seliph. The Fire Emblem, the Fire Nation of House Velthamer's royal crest was once revered, blah blah blah. I'll work tirelessly until the emblem's honor and good name are restored. So we only hear about the Fire Emblem in the epilogue? For shame. I'm going with you, Arthur. Really? Yep, I can't just let you go alone. If we stick together, then all the pain in the world won't keep us down. Alright, well, I mean, that's what you want. They don't have very far to walk. Velthamer's just up north. Actually, Tinny and Arthur are like the two shortest walks. Barely have to go anywhere. Well, sire, I'll be leaving for Chalfie. What? Oifi, really? Why are you leaving? I thought you would never leave my side. I need you. No, sire, you'll do a magnificent job ruling alone. We're just going to all abandon you to be alone, surrounded by treacherous chancellors, so we can get a sequel. Whilst you do, it's my duty to guard House Chalfie in your stead. Oh, right, yeah, my other castle. Yeah, of course. I won't be able to inherit its throne, which leaves you as the last bearer of the blood of Baldur. Right, he was like a distant cousin, right? Congratulations, you have been upgraded to Duke. I suppose there isn't any choice. Oh, everything will be alright, sire. I'll always be watching over you from Chalfie. Oifi, to me, you've always been like a father that I never had. You taught me all I know, how to strategize, how to live as a knight does, and how to be kind. You've done so much, and I could never thank you, even nearly enough. Sire, I, too, owe your father dearly for all he did for me. When my parents died, Lord Sigurd took me into his home. He loved me just as if I were his own brother. Raised me as a page, and yet I couldn't even be by his side in his final moments. I was a coward. Oifi, please don't cry. This is my fault. What? How is it Selip's fault? Oh, come on, guys. Man up. You're fine. I know, Oifi. I know. You take care of yourself. We'll never see each other again. You're like 2 full movements of horse. Now that we're 9-speed cav. You're 2 whole movements away. We'll never get there. Well, Lord Seliph, thanks for everything. I guess I should go back to Celeste with Father. I must admit, Seti, I'm almost envious you have a father like Lewin by your side. How nice that must be. Oh, it is. I'm proud to be his son, sir, even though he's kind of a jerk and abandoned us and his wife. Someday, hopefully, I'll be as great a man as he. Well, by the way, Celeste is yours to rule, Seti. I'm not going back. What? What are you talking about, Father? The war is over. Please, you've got to come home. The only reason I left was to bring you back. Nope, my work is done. I don't belong on the throne. Celeste needs a fresh start with his leadership, just like everywhere else. What Celeste needs is you. It needs to be guided by your youthful hand. I don't really understand. It also needs you, and I need a father. Please, Father. Come on, let's go home. Settle down, Seti. You're embarrassing me. Get out of here. I want to go be a wandering bard again. You know exactly why I'm doing this, don't you? That's enough. There's nothing left to say. Get out of here. I leave Celeste to you. Go on, get, you little punk. Children that don't listen. Lewin is such a jerk, man. Biggest jerk of the game. Well, Seliph, I guess this is farewell for me as well. Alright, well, thanks, Lewin. You know, you have helped the young generation. Maybe not as much as you could have as a father and a unit that you could have used, but whatever, thanks. I did my duty, Seliph. Something, something, something wins a fate. And this very light shines on within the hearts of every last one of you. Yes. I understand. All my life I've heard tales of how the Dragonkin feared being entangled in the blah 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 blah. But you were different. You guided us where your kin never would. Oh boy, this is actually really important. So long as our world lives on, humanity will never forget your kindness. Lewin, no. A hero of a distant land, Forseti of the wind. Alright, I know the auto-scrolling text kind of skimmed that. But apparently, Lewin did in fact die along with the rest of Sigurd and his friends. The man we've known was reincarnated, one of the dragons of lore, Forseti. Oh, also, there's a bunch of stuff going on. Wow, why can we not pause? The first ruler of this new Thracia, the people ardently desired for the throne to be taken by Leif. And so Leif worked together with Nanna, his wife. Finn, the Lance Knight, the great General Hannibal Lecter, to build a new nation for Thracia's people. At Leif's behest, the old Thracia's former lands were entrusted to his sister, Altina. Legends tell of Atina's love for and dedication to the very soil that raised her, and this love never died so long as she lived. The Thracian peninsula thus gave rise to a new realm, the kingdom of New Thracia. Hooray! Leonster and Thracia are super happy. The kingdom of Isaac may have found its freedom from imperial abuse the quickest, yet its people could not rest easy while its heir was absent fighting in the war. This changed with the final victory of the Liberation Army. And when Shannon returned from battle, the people greeted their liege with raucous cheers. And so, with Shannon assuming the crown, Paddy, his wife, Ulster, the dutiful swordsman hero, and others by his side, some random guy with a mustache is out there, they also strove for a new age of diplomacy and trade, seeking to build a wealthy nation. Isaac was once reviled by others as little more than a barbarous eastern land, but under the reign of Shannon, Isaac will grow like never before, like a weed, and shall one day be reborn as a mighty nation, every bit the equal of the other realms. What would happen if you killed all these people? Would the nations just crumble because there'd be no, like, the entire royalty would be gone? We would finally succeed on an Edelgard's dream. The aftermath of Augustria's civil war left it to be annexed by Granvale, and so the land fell to harsh tyranny. After years of abuse, its people dearly wished for the rise of a unified nation, one led by House Nordion, heirs of the legendary hero Eldigan. And so the people eagerly welcomed the homecoming of Ares, a sellsword turned hero. In Ares, the people saw the very same aura Eldigan himself bore in his youth. Ares was accompanied home by this weird dancer, his wife Lean, a commoner. The people were not impressed. Dermot, the charming knight, and worked with them to unite Augustria. Under the reign of Ares, Augustria will soon become Granvale's most crucial partner, and will grow to become greater than ever before. Dominion of Lords. Oh yeah, Verdane. I forgot about Verdane. Even at its peak, the Empire had shunned and ignored Verdane. Uninterested in seizing the region from within its iron fist, it completely abandoned the Old Kingdom and Axe Country. Instead, Verdane was left to the mercy of constantly warring clans, and brigands ran rampant. No one had any hope of peace. With the Holy War's end, Seliph led an expedition to restore peace to Verdane. The people were overjoyed to at least be saved by Seliph, the son of Deirdre. Deirdre had long since passed into the legends of folklore of Verdane, now revered there as a saint, and now Verdane's people clamored to come under the rule of Deirdre's son. Seliph too held a deep love for the land of his mother's youth, and so Verdane joined Granvale's lands, becoming the royal province of Verdane. Verdane is a land of natural beauty. Its verdant forests are Sigurd's prayers. Its sparkling crystal clear water is Deirdre's tears, and these are its people's emblems of hope and faith. Wasn't there, what happened to Jamka? I guess he didn't get any kids, so there's no heir to Verdane because Jamka died without a kid, I guess. Anyway, Celeste had long dwelt under the Empire's cruel hand, and so Seti devoted their life to rebuilding the ruined land, a breathtaking land, a peaceful people. Lewin had devoted his life to protecting the kingdom of Celeste, and at long last his decades of work came to fruition. Do they mean Seti? Seti, he did all the work. Lewin abandoned it instantly, because he wasn't actually alive. And in Granvale itself, Veldhomer's new lord, Arthur, and his wife Fee All these nations have political alliances now, marriages, alliances, and everything. Friege's, Tini, Edda's, Carpra, Dozel's, Johan, and his wife Larcy. Jungbi's Lord Favel. There you go, Jungbi down there. Basically, we're all related, just like proper royalty. And we're all allies. The whole empire is super happy because we're all related and friends, and no one will ever betray anybody ever again in the next generation after we have some kids and everyone gets mad because Edda has more farmland than Chalfie, and Jungbi has more horses, and Friege is cold, so they need some more firewood from Dulce. Anyway, the world is free of oppression and bigotry forever. And by his side, his ever-smiling love of his life, Queen Lana, and his sister, Princess Julia, regarding his toil with the warmest of eyes. Everyone needs to have children, though, or else the Book of Naga can't pass down. So Julia better get hitched, or else we'll never be able to summon Naga again, right? Something, something, something. Tales of divine king of ages past. None shall ever forget his name, Seliph, whose name was immediately lost to history because no one played this game outside of Japan. And everyone remembers Roy and Marth and Ike because Seliph was kind of an annoying little brat kid, and he never got a remake. The end. I don't hate Seliph. He just... I don't know. He starts Generation 2 being kind of whiny, and I preferred Sigurd considerably as the adult. I generally have a preference to playing adult characters over, like, teenagers. I'm not a huge fan of the 15, 16, 17... I'm a superhero kind of stuff. Seems a little sketchy. I prefer getting stronger over time, not just hitting your teen year and being the best of the best. Anyway, that's Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, guys. What do you guys think? Pretty fun? It definitely feels a little dated. It's a Super Nintendo game. I think I can see why they didn't get translated originally to North America. It's a good game, make no mistake, but in a sea of Super Nintendo RPGs that are really good, having this one fit in would be tricky. I mean, there were really not very many strategy RPGs back then on the Super Nintendo era, so I think it would have been great to have an option, but it's a little slow. It's got a lot of text, so probably translating-wise was expensive back in the day, and it's got some flaws. Definitely has some flaws. Let's have a look at we do get a ranking, some star ranking at the end here, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I mean, most of what I was going to end with this game I've already talked about through the Let's Play. I definitely enjoyed it, and I'm glad I finally got around to playing it. I hope they remake it, and I hope they make it a little bit more streamlined and efficient to play through. I think kind of the way they did Three Houses is just so much quicker to get into the action and play through. You can look at everyone's kills. We might speed through this a little bit. Is there anyone you really want to see? I think the only time you see losses here is if someone dies and you use the in-game reload system to revive them, or maybe if you use the staff to revive them if they died. I think losses keeps track of deaths and reloads. It won't track save states, obviously. So I probably skipped a couple losses by using save states every now and then, but honestly, I feel like I didn't reload very often in the grand scheme of things. Like, the times where I was reloading was when I felt the game was being cheap, because we were fighting, like impossible bosses that always have a chance to kill somebody. Like, that first one was Shannon and the Dark Mage and the cat. Like, when you recruited Shannon, whatever the name of that chapter was. And there was that Dark Mage on top of the mountain that, no matter what you did, he had some chance to kill somebody. That was pretty cheap. Ishtar was pretty good at that. There was a couple other ones out there. Anyway, let's speed through. So we're not going to be getting an amazing... We got enough losses in here that we're going to see some bad rankings. I think you have to finish with less than 3 total losses to get the best ranking for that. But, you know, it's my first time playing through, so fair's fair. Alright, that's it. Tactics C, that's probably for the losses. Experience is like all the levels, that's an A. Survival is people that are alive at the end of the game, that's an A. Combat is B. I think combat is the turns. the total number of turns it takes to clear. And I think you have to clear it in like 500 turns, and we took like 600, so you have to be pretty fast. But hey, we got an average of B rank. I mean, you know, I don't really care about those sorts of things 99% of the time. I'm annoyed that my tactics is a C, but I guess I wasn't very careful, and I had some people die and had to reload, so it would have been a lot worse if I hadn't used save states a few times. Anyway, that's it. End of the game. Can't get any past this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Not much else to say. I'm just gonna reset it for one last sort of. I like the music at the entrance, the title screen better. But yeah, that's Fire Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. There's not really a lot more for me to review it that I haven't said during the course of it. It was too long. We're probably at like 90 episodes that are averaging an hour long. That's way, way, way too long for a Let's Play, and I feel kind of burned out a little bit. So, good game, too long. I kind of wish I'd played it with no combat animations and more frame skipping, because honestly, that was... I don't know how many of you guys actually watched all the way through. Something like 90 to 100 hours of footage is ridiculous for a Let's Play here. And I don't even really think I was playing all that slowly overall, so... Anyway... my critique is that the maps were too big, the game was a bit too long, and just sort of slow. Like, it didn't need to be 90 hours, but things kind of go slowly with enemies moving, the big NPC battles, and I don't know, things just felt a little slow to me. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I think it was fun. I will definitely want to Let's Play Fire Emblem 5 or Thracia 776. But not immediately, so I'm going to take a little break because I'm a little bit burned out of these super long, kind of hardcore, old-school strategy RPGs. And from everything I understand, Thracia... Oh man, Arden's dead. How is he not dead? Wow. Yeah, he's dead. There, good. Killed him. From everything I understand, Thracia 776 is way harder than Genealogy. So, like, I would like to Let's Play Fire Emblem 5. It'll still probably be primarily blind, but I'm gonna have to find a way to make it kind of less frustrating for a first playthrough. Like, it's gonna be tough, and I want to keep it fun, and I don't want to get burned out again. This took too long. Like, man, I started this Let's Play in the summer. It's, for me, recording right now, it's December 3rd. I started this Let's Play, like, I don't know, in August or something, after I played Three Houses. So, yeah, it's been a long time, and if you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. I think the fact that you made it through 90 hours of footage is a pretty good sign that you had a good time. So at least that's good. Anyway, that's enough Ankylo rambling. I will get to Fire Emblem 5 at some point, but like I said, I'm going to take a break. I'm probably going to play some other, maybe a little bit more casual games. Like, I like to do maybe Shining Force game. I've still got what I'm thinking of doing is Shining Force Gaiden Book 2, which I haven't done yet. It's like Shining Force CD Gaiden 2, whatever the name of it is. I was meaning to get around to that. That'll be a little bit easier. Maybe I'll find another strategy RPG that's a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit less exhaustive to play that really burns you out. And then I'll get back to Fire Emblem 5, hopefully sometime in 2020. I definitely want to get to it before too much time passes, but I'm a little bit worried because it's scary. It's a scary game, guys, the little bit I looked into it. You know, some of the skills and tricks that Genealogy did, Thracia is way meaner about them. There's no 100%. 99% is as accurate as you get. There's also no 0%. 1% is as dodgy as you can get. And there's some really complicated mechanics for critical rates, which are difficult to handle and learn. Enemies can get captured. Your allies can get captured by enemies. There's a lot more, like, enemies that have long-range magic that has crit on it, which I hate. There's ambush. Is there ambush spawns? I can't remember if they have ambush spawns or not, but there's definitely reinforcements that spawn, and I think they might get a free turn in Thracia, like they do in a lot of Fire Emblem games. I'm generally not a fan of that. Anyway, we'll talk about that more when we get there, but like I said, I just need a little bit of preparation time. I don't want to play it first and then let's play it, but I want to be ready for it. Anyway, it's an hour. This is another long episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll end on the musical theme, my favorites. Fire Emblem theme, very nice. Thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you for the next Let's Play.